What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Game Freak. Today, I want to kind of review a game that I started on a live stream a couple weeks ago, and it's called Fist uh, Forged in Shadow Torch. And during that live stream, that was the first time that I've ever played the game. I just downloaded it at that time. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. And I wanted to finish the game on a live stream. But my last live stream, I was surprised. My son came home from the military and we did a live stream together and we played Contra. I haven't been doing live streams since then. I'm trying to spend some time with him before he leaves in a couple days. So I'm kind of laying off the live streams until after he goes back. I want to be able to spend some time with him. When he went to bed last night, I decided, I'm awake. I'm gonna go and play this game. And it was late, early morning. It was probably like 2 in the morning. I didn't want to do a live stream. I didn't know if anyone was even going to be up in this area anyway. So I just decided to start playing it, and I finished the game last night or this morning. So I am going to let you guys know what I think of the game and if I recommend it. So let's check this out. This is Fist, Forged in Shadow Torch. Fist is a Metroidvania side-scroller developed by TI Games and was released in 2021. You control a human-like rabbit named Rayton, or Ray for short. Ray could be described as an ex-military ace pilot at the start of the game. He is quickly forced to go back into action on a solo mission equipped with a giant mechanical fist to defeat the robotic legion that has invaded Torch City. First, let's address the control scheme of this game. Now, I've always said that the controlling can make or break a game. In this case, the controls are perfect. Nothing confusing or uncomfortable. They are pretty straightforward even after you build up your arsenal. Now, second, how does the game look? Well, for the type of game it is, it's very detailed using the Unreal Engine that really helps its steampunk-like environment shine. They did a fantastic job making the environment look both rundown and beautiful at the same time. That's a hard thing to do. The story in this game is decent, but it's not award-winning by any means. Same with the voice acting. It gets the job done, but it's not the most memorable part of the game. I do recommend keeping the subtitles on because I did run into a few times where the voices of the characters during the conversations just weren't there. This honestly wasn't too big of an issue since your next destination is always clearly marked on your map. You can tell that Fist was highly influenced by games like Metroid Dread. That's definitely not a bad thing. It's just the mechanics of the game feel very similar to it. When it comes to weapons, your arsenal revolves around three: the giant fist, which you start with, a drill, which you eventually acquire, and a whip, which you also eventually acquire. When you have all three, you have the ability to cycle through all of them during battle or gameplay without pausing the game to change them out. There are also numerous resting stations where you can restore your energy to full and upgrade your weapons. This will allow you to have various different attacks on your enemies and provide you with new executions to finish them off for good. If I had to say a negative about my experience with Fist, it's that even after I filled up my experience tree with every type of attack and execution, I still didn't feel more powerful. The combat just intensified and the enemies became more difficult. Luckily, this game allows you to change the difficulty mid-game. I'd be lying if I said I didn't use this option in certain areas. Regardless, this didn't damper the experience. There are so many places to explore in this game and so many different items to collect. It has a surprisingly big world with certain rooms that give you the ability to fast travel to different parts of the map by getting inside of what I like to call a warp ball. Fist was an entertaining side scroller with spot on controls, beautiful scenery and visuals, satisfying combat mechanics, and a decent storyline. I'm honestly bummed that it took me 4 years before I even found this game. It took me around 6 hours to complete the story, but there are so many side quests that I still need to do. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. If you're a fan of side-scrolling Metroidvania type games, I think you'll really enjoy this one. It's not perfect, but it definitely has those Metroid vibes. If I had to rate it out of 10, Fist would get a 7.5 from me. It's definitely a game I would go back for another playthrough, so it does have good replay value. Now, I'm not real sure if this game is available in physical form. I've never seen it in any game store, but if I do see it, even though I completed this game already, I will end up buying it. I really enjoyed it that much. Unfortunately, I only have the digital copy of this, which I found in the PlayStation store, and I kind of went off of a whim when I bought it. I've never heard of it at the time, but I thought it looked really intriguing. It looked fun, and I'm a big fan of Metroidvania style games, so I had to pick it up, and it didn't disappoint me at all. So this is a game that I do recommend, especially if you are a fan of side scrollers, the Metroidvania style games. I think you'll really enjoy it, and I think I paid $20 for it or something like that in the PlayStation store, and it was definitely worth it. I had a lot of fun, and I do believe it has good replay value to it. I mean, I'm definitely going to go back and try to 100% complete this game. I had loads of fun with it, and I think you will too, again, if you're into side-scrolling Metroidvanias. So, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out this channel a lot, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And if you are a content creator, don't forget to type in the word content in the comments section. All you have to do is type in the word content. We have something on this channel that I like to call the GameFreak Army. And what we do is if we see the word content, we go to your channel and we will subscribe to your page, because that's what we do. We want to help each other out, help each other's channels grow. It's not a competition. No one's trying to be like king of YouTube or be so popular or anything like that. That's not what YouTube's about. We should all be helping each other out, help each other's channels grow, succeed, talk about what we want to talk about on our particular channel. In this case, it's video games. Maybe you don't have a video game channel. Still, you can type in that word content and we will still go and support you and subscribe to you. That's what it's all about, man. So once again, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch the video, and until the next one, game on, everybody.